Hey there guys, so I'm coming to you from Minturn, Colorado. I'm spending the summer here saving up some more money to continue my around the world long-term travels. So I have a particular topic in mind I want to talk about this evening. I'm just walking to some railroad tracks by where I live here. Because a friend of mine, Sean, he has a YouTube channel called Nomadic Colors, I believe. I know, I'll link it below. He was on my channel a couple months ago when I had a layover in New York. But he would record all of his videos in New York at a railroad track. And I thought it'd be super cool if I went to the railroad tracks here and recorded my own video. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I made it through the railroad tracks. Pretty cool spot, I think. Can't complain about the view. It's pretty awesome. Pretty nice view. Anyway, the topic I want to talk about this evening is something, a lesson that I guess I could say I've learned while traveling. And that is not waiting for life to happen to you. Now, what I mean by that is don't just sit around and like have dreams and things things you want to do and just expect that someday they're just going to like magically like fall into your lap, because it's not really how life works, you know. I feel like if you really want something, you gotta kind of go out and pursue it and take the steps that are necessary to make it happen. Now, I feel like a lot of people are like guilty of doing this, and you know, I can say like for myself, I was for a lot of years, where I don't know, I thought that if that life was just gonna like happen to me, like I wasn't gonna have to do anything. I thought that someday it would just show up and be like, here you go, here's like, you know, the life that you've been dreaming of living, there it is, you know. And it took me a long time, and I think definitely working towards living this lifestyle, and I'm continuing to work towards living it, because it takes constant work to be able to, you know, pursue the life that you want. Like, you've got to constantly be working on it. It's made me realize that you can't just sit around and wait, you know. If you want something, you gotta make it happen. So it's been a really valuable lesson for me. I do feel like a lot of people just talk about doing things. They talk about like these things they want to do, and they have these dreams, but they never really like pursue them. They never actually take action to make it happen. Like, they don't even take the first step. And the thing is that, you know, obviously everyone has different like life circumstances, you know, and it's gonna be easier for others and harder for others, but there's always something you can do, you know. There's always something you can do. You can always take that first step to getting closer to living a life you want to. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't just sit around and wait and hope that something's gonna happen. Think about what you want, and just think, how can I get a little bit closer? Like, what's one thing I can do that's just gonna get me a little bit closer to you know, achieving the lifestyle that you want. And it doesn't have to be something big. Like, it could just be really just the smallest thing, because really in the beginning it starts with just small steps, incremental steps to get you a little bit closer every day or every week or every month. You know, you got to break larger goals down into smaller goals, you know, and break it down to smaller increments. That way, you know, you don't get too demotivated, but just always like keep that vision, you know, of the life you want, and keep taking steps. Live your life, you know. Like, go out and have the experiences you want. Don't just expect it just to happen to you magically. I get discouraged sometimes. Like, even today, you know, there are moments today where, yeah, I get discouraged, and I feel like, man, like, I feel like I still have so far to go. But if I look back and see, you know, how far I've come, like, the idea of just living in Colorado for summer for me, just like a couple of years ago, it just seemed unachievable. Like, I didn't even know how I could possibly do it, but now here I am, it's happening. There's still things I need to work on, you know. And I think it's just important that you just keep the final goal in mind, keep pushing through, keep taking steps, and don't get too complacent. Don't expect life to just hand you what you want, you know, because it's up to you to go after what you want. Like, no one else is gonna do it for you. I don't really think anyone else should do it for you, because it's your life, you want it. So yeah, that's kind of it. I think that I kind of cover what I want to talk about. This is kind of like a simpler video. I'm going to be doing a bit more of these, I think, in the future. But don't just sit around and sit in your house all day, you know, waiting for life to happen to you and waiting to have great experiences come knocking on your door, you know, 'cause it's not going to happen. If you want something, like, go out and do it. If you want to travel, I don't know, figure out a way to do it. Like, for example, with this, you know, I found a seasonal job online on a website called coolworks.com for the summer, and that's how I got out here. And I needed more money to keep traveling, so it was kind of part of that whole plan. You know, if you want to travel but kind of live in place for a bit longer, but you're not really worried about making money, you know, use like a site called Workaway. That's what I use to find my hostel jobs. So it's possible, you can do it. You just gotta take it one step at a time. Work on it every day. Keep your vision in mind. Don't get complacent, you know, and yeah, just go for it. So that was kind of a long ramble there, but anyway, I'm here, Minturn, Colorado, trying to enjoy the summer here. You know, it's a beautiful place to be in the summer, and yeah, just keep working on what you want. Keep working on your goals. Keep your vision clear. You know, you'll get there eventually. Just enjoy the journey, you know. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next time.